Guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El, and today we're in episode 9, Spiritual Awakening, episode 9. And this one we're going to cover what a lot of people have been worried about. I know last topic, it was very controversial. A lot of people hated to hear the truth and all that. But guys, the truth is sometimes a little hard to understand or to take in. I mean, believe me, I was crushed about it just as much as you guys are. But the thing is, Episode 8, it is what it is, guys. I mean, you guys requested it, and I've given you what I hear, what I see, and, even though it's not what we might like or what is popular or, something like that, it is what it is, okay? Now we're going to talk about this one right here. Is everything preordained? Now, I know a lot of priests, a lot of rabbis, a lot of everything give you a lot of shit that you're gonna hear, and I'm here to tell you that it's bullshit. Okay, so I'm gonna, I know this is, even though this is spiritual talk, this part has to do, actually it doesn't. I want you guys to truly understand that it has nothing to do with religion, and that's what religious people like to do. Religion means to blind. This has nothing to do with religion. This has to do with your connection with God, or your connection with whatever you believe is God, or your spiritual connection to the energies, and so on, and so on and so forth. If you guys are looking if you guys are atheist, if you guys are not atheist, if you guys are monotheist, I don't know, believe in idols, whatever it is, you guys need to know this answer, and I'm gonna give it to you right now. Okay, first off, not everything, and I know a lot of people are going to hate this, people in terms of religious leaders, not everything is preordained. Now, how can I tell you this? Well, the spirits all say the same thing. What I've been telling you in my other videos, right? It's a test, a world of tests, but this is what it is. Point A to point B, yes, it is preordained, okay? There's a start and there's a finish. You're gonna finish, and you're gonna start from a point, and you're gonna finish in a point. This is gonna happen no matter what. Now, between A and B, that section right here has many paths that are not preordained. If you want to think about it, they have many paths. So, for example, let's say you're walking, you see a homeless person in the street. Now, no matter what, you're going to end up in said place B, right? So you're going to be walking right past them and don't give a shit. So there's one path that you don't give a crap and go right past them and go home, okay, to point B. Then there's going to be another path of you coming, giving him $1. Another path, you giving him $1 and you finding him a job. Another path where you laugh at him. Another path where you spit at him. There is multiple paths that it could happen, and those are not preordained. Those are things that you make a decision. So yes, you have freedom of choice. Okay, freedom to choose. For example, I don't support abortion. I don't like abortion. I don't approve of it. I explained it spiritually, how it is an abomination. It is bad. I'm not talking about religion here. I'm talking about murder here. I'm talking about the murder of energy. But I am pro-choice. And people are telling me, how come you fight against abortion, but you are pro-choice? Because the thing is, I'd like for Big Daddy to hold your hands all the time and tell you what to do and just prevent everything, take everything that's bad away from you, and then you just live a righteous life. That's great. But the point is, your deeds in this world, your deeds only have merit because of freedom of choice. The angels, for example, will all tell you, anyone who's clairvoyant will tell you that. They do what they're told. It's not, unless they're watchers and other things of the fallen, and I'll get into that in another episode. But the thing is, that's really what it is. And that was one of the requested episodes too, about the fallen and all that. But we'll get into that. But this thing is what you need to understand, that the angels do what they're told. Okay? They do always what they are told. They don't have freedom of choice. You understand? Some of them do, certain angels, whatever, when they did before and whatever. But angels don't have the freedom of choice. That's why their deeds, they're just doing what they're told. Humanity, on the other hand, has deeds, right? And whatever entity you see out there, there's entities that have choice, entities that don't. Now, when you have that freedom of choice, every deed you do, you know, merits something that is great. It has a lot of weight behind it. Okay, so a lot of weight. Sorry, get like a cuts. I'm working on a bunch of crap for the you know, the reconfigurations of things in the computer world. But that's what people need to understand. So a lot of these religious yuppies, because they don't know their ass from their elbow. After all, what does religion mean? It means to blind. It's just a product of government to separate and control the masses. That's why if you look all around, anybody of religion, all they do is separate, claim they're better than everybody else, better than the opposition, and even religion amongst the same religion fight. It's ridiculous. Now, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is people should have the decisions, because everything is freedom of choice. So let's say a person wants to commit murder and they do abortion. You guys, I know it's a controversial subject and you guys might not like to hear it, but I gave you my my take on it, the truth, not just my take, my what I'm thinking. I'm giving you guys the truth, but you have that decision to make. Do you commit murder? Do you not? And also in abortion, there's times that it's permitted. For example, if it's about to kill the woman, that is actually permitted. And I went into conversations with that as well. And if it's about to, you know, it's a threat to her life. But the thing is, or let's say, you know, the child is about to die or get killed or whatever in the womb. Actually, no, you can't. Never mind. Only if it kills the wife, the woman, only then does that actually happen. So it is what it is. But so this part is your freedom of choice. Okay, from point A to point B, the middle part. To get there, you're going to get there no matter what. Okay, so for example, if you pick this man up and you help him out, you did a deed. You missed an opportunity for a deed, but you don't do it for heaven or a non-existent hell. Nobody cares about that. You do you either do it to please God. You know, I do everything to please my Father El Kadosh, you know, God of Abraham, blessed be His name forever. But I also do it because I am a good person. I am a person, so it doesn't matter whether you believe or not. Or all of that, it's to be a good person because I am a nice guy. You understand? So I would help that guy. I would try to look for a job for him. So that's one path. But maybe there's a million other paths of jerk-off Lior who goes around spitting in people's face. You know, you never know. So there's different paths, and that's why everybody has the freedom of choice. Now, I know a lot of Rabbanim and priests even, believe it or not, that were fighting with me on this. No, Lior, it's not. I'm like, are you guys fucking retarded? You guys are followers of people that can't see or hear anything. Okay? The spirit world will tell you this. The spirits will tell you this. There is freedom of choice, but there's also things that are preordained. The preordained is A to B. That's preordained. But everything in between is freedom of choice. Okay? So, I'd like to hear what you guys have to think about that. But a lot of people were writing to me about this. They were wondering because the rabbis were telling them that everything is freedom of choice, is easy. Yeah, I mean, everything is preordained. My question to these dumbasses, to these rabbinical dushayas, because not all rabbis are dicks, except these assholes who are false prophets. What they do is like the, you know, the priests. You have priests that rape little kids and priests that don't, you know, that are nice and righteous. So everybody has an ass nut in every little thing. But the thing that people need to realize is the truth. You don't have to scare people. You don't have to lie to them. I know so many religions, they lie to people to scare them, like Emily Rose and all that, what they did to her with the exorcism. They said Satan the tester somehow is a demon, and he possessed her, and she spoke Latin. Apparently, angels don't speak Hebrew or any of the ancient languages. They speak Latin because, after all, Moses spoke Latin. And God speaks Latin. Makes a lot of sense, huh? Anyways, obviously God speaks every language, but why Latin? Anyways, it doesn't, everything is stupid and it's man-made bullcrap. Okay, but the thing is, even the Jews today, instead of following the ancients, even following the old sages or following all that, they make up their own bullshit just like every other religion. So, and I'm a Jew. I'm not a Jew. I'm an Israelite. I don't like calling it, the word Jew is made up too. It's nonsense. But the thing is, that's what it really is about. And people need to understand that there is things that are preordained, and there's things a lot. The majority of everything in this world is not preordained. It's freedom of choice. And if these rabbinical fucknuts are going to tell you, or so priestly shitheads are going to tell you anything that's different, tell them this. What's the point of this world then? If everything is preordained. If everything is preordained and I don't have any decisions or choices to make, what's the point? I might as well, that's what heaven is like, isn't it? If you're in heaven, everything already, God brings his presence, the energies are balanced, because the energies are not balanced now. The energies are fucked and unbalanced. And because of that, we have to use these tribulations to either break us or to make us stronger and who we will be in the future. I mean, you get to decide that option. But that's what this world is about. Otherwise, if everything was preordained, there'd be absolutely no point for this world. None whatsoever. Point A to point B. Yes. Everything in the middle, freedom of choice. And if any rabbinical fucknut, you know, fake rabbis, that's what I call rabbinical fucknut, and the real ones are the ones I respect. But if any rabbinical fucknut out there has anything to say, please do me a favor and comment below so I can humiliate you. Because you guys are stupid as ass for lying to the people. Okay? And all you fucking priests out there, portable tampons, who go around with your cloaks of righteousness, try to lie to your people and use even things like fear into them. The truth is fearful enough. There's no need to lie and make people fear. Okay? So, the conclusion, nothing is totally 100%. So you got preordained, and the majority is freedom of choice. Do you understand that? Let me know what you guys think below. This is Lior Barel here, signing off. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.